Hi, I'm Rod Simeon, and this is the number one. I would call this Honor Kid of the Month, but I'm going to call this Young Warrior of the Month. And this is the first time I've ever done this. Every month I have an Honor Kid, okay? Doesn't have to be a kid on the internet. It can be a kid anywhere that I think is an honor kid that has had something positive or something very good or effective to say in the world, okay? And every month I'll have a new kid. Now you ask, before I tell you who the Honor Kid of the month of April 2011 is, first of all, I'm going to say this. People have asked me this question before I even started this program. They said, can the same kid be picked twice? Yes. But under very, very certain circumstances, yeah, they can be picked twice. So the Honor Kid, the very first Honor Kid that I'm going to put on my list for the month of April 2011 is... Now, I don't know her name. Maybe someday I'll find out her name. But if you look on YouTube, there is a YouTube title, and it says 12-year-old speaks out on the issue of abortion. 12-year-old speaks out on the issue of abortion. That is my Young Warrior Honor Kid of the month of April 2011. My first ever inside of the Young Warrior Honor Kid Hall of Fame for Rod Simeon. And why? Listen to the freaking section. Listen to what she said. Now, like I said on my section where Rod Simeon responds to the issue of abortion, I don't know if that child wrote it or not. And I really don't even know if that's a child. Because the way she spoke, that's a woman. That is a woman. And the way she spoke was so encouraging to me about the issue of abortion. She talked about everything from what the word fetus means. And we all know the original meaning of fetus is not what it means today. Because today it means something different. You notice how we take words and we switch them around and around till we have no meaning to that word, until the word is completely perverted. She even talked about the effects of abortion that it has on the women that abort babies. That's why I'm going to come out with a new bedtime story in the future. It's not right now, but it's coming up soon. Maybe later on this year. It's going to be called Almost Born. And you have no idea what that story is going to be about, so don't even try to make your own. Just kidding. That 12-year-old girl was a complete inspiration. And the only reason I keep saying 12-year-old girl is not because I want y'all to know she was a 12-year-old girl, because I don't really think that was a little girl. I think that was a woman in a little girl's body. But the reason I keep saying it is because she was an inspiration on me, and what she was saying was true. Rod Simeon, Young Warrior of the Month, April 2011. And I don't know the girl's name, but maybe someday I will know, so I can actually put that name on the Hall of, I won't say Hall of Fame, say, put her name on the Hall of the Honor Kid Young Warriors, you know, whatever. But that's the girl. You need to look it up on YouTube. 12-year-old speaks out on the issue of abortion. She's already got a lot of viewers. She could have a lot more. The only thing is, I hope that most of the viewers that listen to that consider what the real meaning of abortion is. You know, they say pro-choice or they say pro-choice or pro-life. Now, Why don't they say the truth? What's the opposite of life? Death. The opposite of life is not choice. The opposite of choice is force. The opposite of life is death. And if you were to be real, you would say pro-life or pro-death. Do you let this child live or do you murder it? So that girl, she was right on the money. And if anybody talks bad about her or makes fun of her, then that means one single solitary thing. That means that she's doing the right thing, whether she wrote it or not. And the reason I keep saying that's a woman and not a little girl is because even though I know she's 12 in that video, she's got a lot more sense than any woman in her 30s, 20s, or that is an adult that decides she wants to murder her baby. You want to get mad at somebody? Get mad at me. And if you dudes want to get mad at me, get mad. But don't bring your posse. If you want a piece of this, you come to me man to man, one-on-one. And don't get mad at that girl. If you get mad at her, don't say anything bad about her. What you do, change your ways. Abortion is murder, bottom line, whether it's in the first phases of abortion or not. Rod Simeon, that's my warrior of the month. And all of the other warriors of the month won't be as long as this one. The reason this one was so long is because it was the first one that I've done. So we'll see you in the future. We'll see you, matter of fact, we'll see you April, we'll see you in May to give you the Young Warrior of May. And it is children between the ages of, we don't put any age on kids, do we? Because some adults are kids, right? See ya.